Hello and happy Friday! Join us as we bring you the latest on the markets today, brought to you by FX. Here are today's financial headlines.
Meta stock plunged over 11% to close at $666.47 on Thursday, after the company's earnings call, as investors reacted negatively to its increased 2026 capital expenditure forecast despite strong revenue growth. The Shanghai Index traded below $4,000 on Friday, extending losses from the previous session, as disappointing manufacturing data weighed on sentiment, pulling back from a recent all-time high earlier in the week. U.S. gasoline futures traded at around $1.87 per gallon, lifted by higher prices of crude oil, as markets briefly reconsidered the magnitude of oversupply in markets for petroleum commodities. The New Zealand dollar fell to around 57 cents, extending losses from previous sessions, as the US dollar strengthened amid hawkish signals from the Federal Reserve. Bitcoin traded at around $110,000 this Friday, increasing by 1.4% in the last 24 hours. Looking back, over the last 4 weeks, Bitcoin lost almost 10%. Now let's review the major economic events of the day. At 10 a.m., the euro area is expected to report a decline in its annual inflation rate, after hitting 2.2% in September. At the same time, Italy will publish October's inflation figures, following a 1.6% reading last month. Monday's major economic events. At 3 p.m., the U.S. will release its October manufacturing PMI, after posting 49.1 in September. And at 11 p.m., South Korea's annual inflation rate is projected to rise, up from 2.1% in September.
And that's it for this week's Market News Roundup, presented by FX. Thanks for joining us, and see you again next week as we bring you the latest market news and insights. We wish you a great weekend.